Welcome to Psych for Heal. Sometimes we do not work and feel we got lazy, but in fact it is not the reason. Laziness is different from being burned out. Burnout is a state of prolonged physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion. The reason for this exhaustion is stress, a vicious circle of stress. You do not come out of it. Burnout especially occurs to athletes in sport with excessive training, burden and stress of competition, and inability to manage this stress. In United States, nearly 50% of people suffered from a kind of burnout which needed intervention. So, there are following signs you may feel burnt out. Number 1. Reduced performance. You strongly feel your performance is reduced, but you are not sure what's the reason. Are you the same person who would do lots of work in a single day? Of course, you are the same, but there are some factors that contribute to your low performance. Your motivation gets down owing to lack of creativity and energy because you are burnt out. Number 2. Detached from people. If you are suffering from burnout, you may feel detached from people around you. This can be related to depersonalization because chronic stress can push you to feel depersonalized, as if you have been detached from yourself too. Connectedness with the people is much important. A research in the Harvard University was conducted for 75 years. And 3 races were studied in this long time period study, and they concluded that the secret to happiness is to be connected with people in a pleasant environment. Feeling burnout is that you are not happy, so being connected can prevent burnout. Number 3. Lack of energy and motivation. Owing to burnout, you don't feel energized to perform better, and this is the reason your performance decreases. Your motivation also decreases along with your energy. It's different from laziness because laziness is a constant characteristic. Lack of motivation results owing to chronic stress and burnout, and this is the reason you don't enjoy your work and cannot perform well, which decreases your productivity, whether you are working in offices, academic activities, or in sports. Number 4. Feeling drained and irritable. Due to burnout, you may feel drained and irritable. Do you feel irritable suddenly over small things? Do you feel drained suddenly? Burnout can make you feel drained and irritable. You may feel emotionally out of control and weep, but you are not sure what happened to you. This may never happen to you, but due to burnout, you will feel drained and irritable. Number 5. Physical symptoms. Do you have headaches, stomach aches, or intestinal issues? If you are the one with these symptoms, you may be suffering from burnout. In laziness, you will not feel headaches, stomach aches, and intestinal issues. If you are suffering from burnout, you will constantly feel headaches. For some time, you may feel fine, but most of the time, you will be feeling burnout. Some people suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, an intestinal disease that occurs from burnout and chronic stress. Number 6. Neglecting self-care. Do you ignore your own self-care? Suffering from burnout makes you neglect your self-care because it works as a vicious circle, and you cannot easily go away from it once you get into it. Therefore, self-care is ignored in burnout, but you have to be aware of it. You do not feel burnout in a single day. Complaining, lack of motivation, detachment from people, headaches, intestinal issues, stomach aches, and reduced performance, but it takes time when your burnout gets chronic. You seriously need to have some interventions if you are in chronic stage, which develops over time. If you are in acute stage, which develops suddenly, even though you need to take care of yourself, the most important is make the move. You start today, you will get yourself out of it soon. If you ever felt like that, please type in the comment below. Tell us what you did, because our next video is about the same. Hope you liked the video.